Hey YouTube, this is just a quick video. So, I just want to point out something. If you have the Chinese saws and you're buying extra cylinders, um, so I've got 4 of the Chinese saws. I have lots of extra cylinders. This is a 45 millimeter. This is a 43 millimeter. This is the original one off the saw that is now the Beijing Banshee. One thing to note, so the one that's the cylinder that's in the Beijing Banshee is very similar to this one, with this nice big wide exhaust port. I ported it a little more so it's bigger on that saw. Look how big that exhaust port is. And if I take apart that submix saw, the submix saw also has a big port like this. However, all the saws that have the catalytic muffler have these tiny little exhaust ports, like really, so we get them both in frame here. Like, look at the difference on that. You're saying, yeah, that's a 45 and that's a 43 millimeter, but the cylinder that's in the Beijing Banshee had a huge exhaust port compared to this one. I think that's because even the intake ports are, I guess, yeah, the intake ports are actually quite a bit smaller too. Get that. And I wonder if that's something to do with just because the muffler is so restricted on the EPA models. I don't know. Anyways, this cylinder I'm going to port more. I'm going to port the crap out of this one. I might go back on the Beijing Banshee later this summer. I'm happy with the way it's running now. I got to do some more tuning to it, but yeah. Anyways, just a little note on the differences in cylinders. Also, I want to get this one back in because this is the quad transfers, and the one that's in there just has dual transfers, kind of like this one. So, I mean, don't know that much about ports and transfer ports, but just the design of this kind of makes it look like it's going to direct the flow more towards the intake side, so it'll push the exhaust gas out. But we'll see. I'll play with that later this summer. Anyways, YouTube, take it easy. Bye.